Hello again. So, there we go. Let's get that music down a little bit. Not sorry you complained about the music. This goes so much better with the game. Yeah, it does fit the cyberpunky theme. That's why I after Jexa suggested it, I had listened to them and I figured like, yeah, this is pretty good. You can see the callback to the 80s in some of the music, and let me see if I can. So this one's called Dangerous Days, for instance, which, as you know now, is one of the early titles for the script of Blade Runner. And it's... You can sort of hear some of the callbacks to some of that music. Let me see if I have one. What was the other one that I found that was a clear reference to, or at least, you know... It was somewhere. One of the track names was again a reference to one of the early titles of Blade Runner, and one of the namings of it. Let's see, Dangerous Days. I'll have to find it later. It was Oh, wait. There we go. This is an obvious reference to Blade Runner. Not only is it called Nexus 6, which, Blade Runner, this sort of, that tinkling is exactly used in Blade Runner as well. So I like that as an interlude, that you can clearly see that it's one of the inspirations. But yeah, I was thinking a little bit about the name Perturbator. I get it. Perturbed, that's the word. But then again, you know, think about percolator. I wouldn't say percolator. I don't know, it's weird. I guess it all depends on how the artist pronounces it, but then again, the artist is French, isn't he? So he might have, you know, a specific sort of idea of how it was supposed to be pronounced in his mind, and then who knows? Oh, that synth? Definite little Blade Runner reference there. That's sort of the opening chord. God, I wanna watch Blade Runner again. That is so good. Okay, though, we're gonna have to turn you off. We're gonna have to turn you off and replace you with a little bit of Deus Ex. Perfect. Well, that wasn't perfect. That was also way too quiet. There we go. And we're gonna get you back to Loden style. That's what I wanted.
Do not ask the scientists questions. They are very busy.
Which is theatrical version? Hers is the best. Jexus, you son of a... Director's cut or the final cut? That's the only one. Should have a movie night. That is, oh god, movie night. Yes, absolutely. I am well in favor of that. And thank you for reminding me, actually, Jexus, that this is indeed the conspiracy that was discussed in front of this statue. I now recognize it. I probably would have missed that if you hadn't pointed it out. Look, Jexus, I don't want to say... Okay, you know what? I don't want to say I like Blade Runner, but... There we go. I don't want to say I'm triggered by reference to Blade Runner, but... This is the third copy of the movie I own, next to the director's cut, the final cut as well. Obviously, I've read through the source material, and I may or may not have actually read the best book about this movie written, and just, it's my #1 favorite movie. So if you mess with Blade Runner, I will come and mess you up, boy. Here comes the snobbery. Always with the snobbery. Always with the snobbery.
You shouldn't be back here.
Sure. Okay. Just wanted a snack, buddy. Ooh, 2 lockpicks.
This is the armory.
Uthor, get out. Ooh, restrooms. By command of mighty Uthor, we must always look at the restrooms. These all flush adequately. Congratulations.
It's really a question of abstraction.
Exactly.
You can't be dealing with this sort of thing on the base pair level.
Essentially what I told Miss Chow. Tissue augmentation. It's not a matter of twiddling bits.
You're a fan of the Final Cut cutscene. The BFI one was released not too long ago. It was so good. It was so
Principle,
good.
yes, I agree.
The older scientists don't grasp what it means to have so much data.
Still, we have to throw them a bone once in a while.
With the right software,
525. Oh, hello.
design should
Cascading
be
shutdown.
indistinguishable from CAD-CAM.
We'll rip up another non-Mendelian. They love the Karkians.
Think you've seen director's cut and theatrical versions? Theatrical. Oh yeah. Here's the okay. Snobbery time. Here's the interesting thing about the theatrical version, which I've discovered from this. So part of this discusses how terrible making of that movie was, because for instance, Harrison Ford and Sean Young hated each other, to the point where, if you remember, there's this love scene, quote unquote, between the two, which is supposed to be a little bit kinky. You know, they push each other around a little bit, you know, a little bit rough. Apparently, Harrison Ford hated Sean Young so much that he rammed her hard against... that sounded really bad. That he just shoved her up against the wall so hard that she had bruises everywhere. I think it even says she sprained like a wrist while it's just smacking her around. To the point where they cut the sort of the love scene, and then we're like, this is kind of like sadomasochism. We need to cut parts out of this scene. There was so much that went wrong with it. And one of the reasons why the theatrical version is terrible is because they made a first cut, which is a movie that they wanted to, and then the producers went in and were like, I don't get it. What's going on? You need to get some kind of voiceover to explain this to me, and the ending is too depressive. Make it a happy ending. So they hated it that much. Not only is the ending to the theatrical cut of the Blade Runner actually scenes from The Shining. I kid you not. Compare the opening sequence of The Shining, where they drive through the mountains, to the ending of the theatrical cut of Blade Runner. It's the exact same footage. He just borrowed it from Kubrick. And the other part was, because they knew that they didn't want the voiceovers, Harrison Ford was instructed to keep it as bland as possible, to just get the most boring voiceover, so that when they'd show it to the producers again, they'd go like, oh yeah, no, go back to the first version, that was better. Except they liked it, and they wanted to release it like that. Ugh. Kinky's word, that scene straddles the consent line. Well, exactly, Alex. That's the point. It was supposed to be sort of a little bit kinky, but what you're seeing there is actually Harrison Ford smacking her around just way beyond what is appropriate. That's sort of, you know, part of the struggle
with...
with
simple request.
psionics.
Procedure for bid.
The psionics laboratory.
The psionics laboratory has no business worrying about weak interactions between incidental subatomic particles.
Our work on Fitjov Capra.
Capra. A quantum quack.
Don't criticize what you don't understand.
I am not allowed to speak to visitors.
I'm trying to talk here.
Wait, you weren't saying...
Scientific progress depends upon collaboration.
Maybe you should cross your legs, come to yourself, and try to read my mind.
The sharing of data between departments should be automatic.
VersaLife did not achieve 1 trillion credit equity by disclosing R&D materials.
We work in the same building.
Our results can be understood only by a few dozen people on the planet, none of whom are psionics
Ooh,
engineers.
snap! If it looks like a quantum and quacks like a quantum, hi-oh! Okay, where am I supposed to go? I am a little bit confused.
Why do you need a weapon?
Get the ROM encoding for the Dragon's Tooth sword from the basement laboratories at VersaLife. Okay, so this is just a bunch of guards. Here on the left, we just have a break room. Yeah. Going onwards, we have this discussion. So there's a bunch of interesting stuff that I'd like to lockpick, but I don't dare in front of the scientists. But the question is, where am I supposed to go? Are there other routes for me to take? Oh, there we go. Just didn't look. Wait, what? Is that an alien? There's aliens here? Are you kidding me? Area 51, remember? Oh, yes. Can I go up or down or? Okay, so I can go up. I was supposed to go to the basements though. Are you okay?
I don't recall being informed of any visitors.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ooh. Magnetic augmentation chamber. Augmentations. I'll retain root access that long. Regarding the other key members of weapon research techs, M. Chow should be given full access. M. Chow. Let's hack into this baby. Told you this game would get crazy. You did. You did. Look at that. Is that a door? Is that a door in... Oh my god, there is a basement. Well, hello. Okay, fellas. I wonder what's further down, actually. There is no further down. Okay, fair enough. So I'm supposed to open this up and go down. If I just send an email where you misspelled the word penguin 3 times. And you were corrected on that, or? That's what I didn't like about I like the translating thing. It's really cool to do. But the thing that I find so annoying is that you could translate 50 pages correctly. If there's one error on one page, you are an incompetent son of a bitch who shouldn't dare to show his face around here. It's like, really, people just relax, man. That is indeed the correct spelling of penguin. I am not getting out of here easily, am I?
The ROM encoding should be in this wing of the laboratory.
This wing, okay. God, this thing is getting... This space is getting big. But yeah, the sprawl. If only. That's not the right code. 525, that's not gonna be it. 06288. I figured. We're just gonna look around and see what we can find. If there's anything we can find, maybe we have to start hacking right away. Okay, let's go down. Seriously, this is surprisingly easy getting in here. I'm nearly certain that I'm gonna get in here and then somewhere down the line something's gonna mess up that'll force me to kill everybody. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Ambrosia. Sure. Starting to think I maybe should increase my hacking skill, because we're doing a lot of hacking. Oh, there's so much info. Okay, you know what? I am gonna increase my hacking. That's what I do most of the time. Computer. We're gonna increase it to master. Just gonna upgrade that baby. Just gonna wait until that energy recharges. So unfortunately, that's gonna take a little bit of time. But yeah, the sprawl. We were supposed to play it tomorrow, but that unfortunately didn't work out. So we're probably gonna move that to next week. I'll let you know via Twitter just to see when we can. Oh, we need to wait anyway. When we can get together and do that, because that is going to be cool. I'm really looking forward to playing the Sprawl. As far as I'm concerned, it should be a Philip K. Dick adventure. Just, yes. Well, you know, Philip K. Dick, William Gibson, Neil Stevenson, a whole lot. Not so much Larry Niven, but you know. Okay, let's continue the hacking. There we go. Check more of that email. Okay, they want to see 92 effectiveness for the virus. Series P agents. Hello. That's the next line, I think. Okay, I think I've read about this. Gang Smash intercept the original one-off. So on the paper, you're calling it the Dragon's Tooth. Second prototype of Nebs. Okay. I need to read a lot of this. So we're gonna spend some time again waiting until this is back up. Tad Williams. Really now. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit more because we need to read all these emails. We're already, I'm assuming, skipping and missing so much that I don't want to miss any part of these emails. There we go. Just making sure to check up on the time and that kind of thing. But yeah, this game is getting crazy. It's weird that there's aliens down there. That makes me really wonder about the next games as well. That reminds me, actually, I think it is now 8th of October. I think I'll probably be done with this by the time the Dark Souls 3 expansion comes out. So that might be interesting to switch over to do that one first and then continue back with the Deus Ex games. There we go. Email. Second one. Ciao. Luminous Path. Black Helicopter. Foreigner asking questions. Rogue Operative JC Denton with Extreme Prejudice. I think we read this. Oh, hello. Install an SH. Learn the whereabouts of Tonga. Eliminate them both. That is the order that caused her to kill us. Hello. So... Okay, Donovan, quickly. Let's try and read something. Grey Project, want to get your input. The Grey Death? The Greys? It's an alien virus? All the old Dreamland data wells. 2 viable test subjects. Radioactive field downstairs for Karkian eggs. Karkians? Respect of new commandos. Reference to the improvement in combat effectiveness. Zurich. Ooh. That timing was super exact. Okay, again, we're gonna do a little bit of a wait, just to get... Okay, I thought they were running towards me. A little bit of a wait before we can hack again. Just to be sure, because I want to read the other stuff. I think we're getting some interesting information. So I'm already... They have the Greys, and they call them the Greys. Karkians, maybe. And we have a virus called the Grey Death that's bioengineered. So maybe that's like literally an alien virus that they're using. And they want to cull the population, apparently. I know, Phil, that was close. They want to cull the population somehow, so... That's interesting. I wonder why exactly. Maybe overpopulation, maybe some kind of deal with aliens, who knows? But it's something we're gonna find out. Okay, emails. The Grey Project. The whiteboard are their ability to spontaneously generate radiation as an attack. So to resurrect all the information. 2 viable test subjects been isolated radioactive fields. About the Karkian eggs. Hong Kong police looking for Feng. Commando specs. New armor. Greatly expanded possibilities light weapons platform. Microcore foam. Heat from flame and plasma. It's obviously invulnerable to gas or toxicological. Okay. And quickly. M. Bates. Simon, some of the Series P with prototype the blades for mass production. That's I think non-eutatic blades. That's the dragon thing I have. And that's the same email. Okay. That leaves us with one final wait before we can upload the ROM and alarms can start sounding and everything goes bad. Partly FEMA behind it. Overpopulation will be reason for FEMA to take action. Yeah, that is an interesting thing. Feta, lay down the C4. Do not throw the C4, okay? We're good. We're good. I know it's aliens, but we're good. Okay, I think this is good enough for us to hack and then upload the ROM and everything gets to explode. So ROM uploaded. Log out.
I have uploaded the component the Triads need.
Whoever's out there, give yourself up.
Go to the temple next to the
Okay, drop it.
How did... What went wrong? What went wrong? I mean, obviously... Oh god, I'm crawling.
Get a squad in here.
Why the alarm? Why the... Oh god. Oh god. I was aghast. Aghast.
Okay, let's do the paperwork on this one.
Where am I? Where is this? Oh god, is this that far back? Okay, this is just before here.
The ROM encoding should be in this wing of the laboratory.
You know what? I want to see if I can hack this other door. Don't C4's fine. Don't arm and put in your backpack. Oh yeah. If only I had a code for level 2 access. Failing the quick saves.
How unprofessional.
I know, Fub, I know. Look, I was just caught a little bit off guard here. Let's see. Oh. Hello. Let's have a look here before we move to this. Who knows where we can reach?
Return to where you belong.
I will, lady, I will.